You wake up with a vision, an idea, a goal, a calling that tugs at your spirit. You feel it deep within you, this fire, this inner push telling you that you're meant to do something greater, something bold. But before you even make your first move, a voice creeps in, a quiet one. It doesn't yell, it whispers. It tells you, maybe you're not ready yet. What if you fail? Or, who are you to think you can do this? And you stop, you wait, you overthink. That voice wins again. Self-doubt never barges in with sirens. It shows up as a whisper that sounds like reason. It doesn't always feel like fear. Sometimes it pretends to be responsibility, caution, even humility. But underneath all of it lies one single truth. It's a lie. It's a lie disguised as logic. And if you're not trained to spot it, it will trap you in a loop for years. You'll call it being realistic. You'll think you're being careful. But deep down, something inside you will ache, knowing you're betraying what you're truly capable of. This is how it works. Self-doubt doesn't attack your goals, it attacks you. It doesn't say that's a hard thing to do. It says you don't have what it takes. It gets personal. It aims at your identity, not just your task. That's why it feels so paralyzing. It makes you believe that who you are isn't enough, that your background, your skills, your experiences are somehow lacking, that everyone else has something. You don't. But this illusion only lives in your head. The world isn't holding you back. Your own mind is. The mind is a powerful tool. It can be your greatest ally, or it can be your most vicious enemy. And when left unchecked, it becomes a factory for doubt. Every time you hold back, every time you postpone, every time you avoid taking that step, you are reinforcing the story that you're not enough. You think you're avoiding failure, but in reality, you're practicing fear. You're getting better at shrinking. You're rehearsing regret. So how do you break it? You confront it. You don't negotiate with self-doubt. You override it. Not with endless analysis. Not with waiting for the right time. You beat it by doing the exact thing it tells you not to do. When your mind says, don't speak up, you speak louder. When it says, don't apply, you're not qualified, you submit your name anyway. When it says, you'll embarrass yourself, you show up with everything you've got. Because the only way to prove self-doubt wrong is with action. Every time you act in spite of fear, you build a new identity. Not the one shaped by past wounds, not the one shaped by childhood, conditioning or failure, or rejection, but the real you. The you that chooses growth over comfort. The you that stops listening to the noise in your head and starts listening to the truth in your gut. Because your intuition knows your potential. It sees beyond your current results. It remembers what you were born for, even when you forget. You will be tempted to wait until you feel confident before you move. That day may never come. Confidence isn't something you feel first. It's something you earn. And you earn it by doing the hard things without it. It's born in the moments when you show up without proof, without applause, without guarantees. It's built in silence behind closed doors, in private battles where no one is watching. That's where your belief is forged. But let's be clear, this isn't about arrogance or delusion. This is about reclaiming the truth. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're not missing anything. You've just been lied to, by fear, by doubt, by years of programming that told you to play small. Stay quiet, follow the crowd. That era ends the moment you say, I'm done with that story. You don't need 100 affirmations. You don't need 10 years of preparation. You need one decision, to act, to move, to speak, to begin. And the more you act, the more evidence you create. And the more evidence you create, the quieter that voice becomes. Until one day, you wake up and it's no longer there. Or if it is, it's small, powerless against the new voice you've trained. The one that says, let's go. You are not your doubt. You are not your fear. You are not your hesitation. You are what remains when you move anyway. And that version of you is unstoppable.